Do you love a save in the German league as much as I do? And if you do, this is the video for you. This video will contain the top 5 clubs to rebuild in the German football pyramid in Football Manager 2023. My first choice is an absolute Football Manager classic in 1816 Munich. Everyone loves an 1816 Munich save. Taking them to be bigger and better than Bayern Munich in the Big Brother Challenge is one of the community's favourite saves, and they're an absolute top club to do this with. They're currently in the third league in the German pyramid, and their team is very much a third division side, although you will have one of the best teams in the league, and they've got some fairly good players. Raphael Holzhauser, the former Austrian international on loan from a Belgian club, will be absolutely class for you in this division. They've also got some decent players in Albion, Renzi. I've ruined his name like I do as per usual, but the Kosovan winger is absolutely class for them on Football Manager. Can you be the one who brings 1816 Munich to being the biggest club in Germany? My next choice is Kaiserslautern, one of Germany's oldest clubs, and they've had some of the best players in Germany play for them. They've had the likes of Stefan Kuntz and Miroslav Klose, two absolute German icons. Mario Basler as well, another big player to play for them. And they've had a legendary manager manage them, Otto Rehhagel, who won the Euro 2004 with Greece. So they've got some absolute quality there in their history. They're currently in the second Bundesliga after being promoted from the third Bundesliga the season before. And they've got some decent players. Eric Durm, very good right back at this level, former German international. Played a lot of games for Huddersfield and Eintracht Frankfurt over the years. They've also got Terence Boyd, American international striker. Can you get him going, scoring goals, as he did for Toronto and across the MLS? But last but not least is one of the best young German wingers in Aaron Opoku in the league. He's got a lot of pace. He's going to be absolutely deadly in this division. He's a former Hamburg player, so I've got a massive shout out to him. Can you bring Kaiserslautern back to Europe and back to being one of Germany's biggest clubs? Next up, another team in the second Bundesliga, and it's a big club, one of Germany's biggest clubs and oldest clubs. Formed in 1887, Hamburg are an absolute beast. They shouldn't be in the second division of German football. They've had some absolute ballers play for them in the past. Ivica Olic, Raphael van der Vaart, just to name a couple. Kevin Keegan back in the day, winning the European Championship with them as well. Absolutely class. Their squad is a second division squad, let's be honest. They've got a fairly decent goalkeeper in Fernandez. He will do a job for you at this level and probably down at the bottom end of the Bundesliga as well. They've got Jonas David at centre-back. He's a young centre-back with a lot of talent. He will develop into a very good centre-back, a Bundesliga talent for sure. They've also got the likes of Xavier Amici. Can you get the best out of this young man? He had a lot of talent and was touted in England as being one of the best young players about 4 or 5 years ago. Finds himself in the German second division. Can you bring him up? Can you get what you need out of him? Another striker that they've got is Andreas Nemeth, a young Hungarian striker who came from Genk. He could be one that could score you a lot of goals in this division and develop and possibly sell on for a lot of money as well, as Hamburg do need the finances. Bakary Yatta will be another winger that you will need to develop. Look at his physical stats. He's absolutely insane. One of the quickest players on Football Manager. He just needs that end product. His technical needs developing. But if you can develop this young man, you could have an absolute bomb of a right winger on your hands. And last but not least is Jonas Meffert, the defensive midfield player. He's one of the linchpins of this Hamburg side. He will help you push through the second Bundesliga and into the Bundesliga proper. Can you take Hamburg back to their rightful place? Another huge side who should be performing better is Schalke. They've had some absolute ballers play for them in the past. Raul, one of the they call him the Spanish Prince, and he pretty much finished his career off at Schalke. Ebe Sand, if you remember him, Championship manager, 01-02 legend. What a player he was. They've had some great players down the years, and they've had some good performances as well. But their team is not what it used to be. Ralph Farman in goal will do a job for you for a couple of seasons. He's always been the backup brigade, but for Schalke, he's been their number one for a long time. He will need to perform if you're going to perform in this league. Young Austrian centre-back Leo Greimel will be one of the players that you can really develop. He's absolutely class. They've got him from Rapid Vienna, his first season with the club. He's definitely a baller that can take you far in this save. They've got other players that could do something for you, but their team is very much full of fodder, in my opinion. Simon Terode, the old German striker, a very good target man, got 30 goals in 30 games for Schalke, absolutely smashed the German second division. Can he bring the goals that he had in the German second division up to the Bundesliga and keep you in the Bundesliga and push you on? Let me know if you're going to be the guy that takes Schalke all the way. My last pick is another Bundesliga team, and it's Hertha Berlin, one of Germany's oldest clubs again, formed in 1892. They've got some absolutely beautiful kits, especially that away kit. I really do like that one. But they've had some good players play for them in the past. Gabor Kirai, probably better known for his tracksuit bottoms than his goalkeeping, but he was an absolutely class player. Kevin Prince Boateng, what a baller he was for Hertha Berlin, and what a baller he was in general. But their club has been absolutely floundering in the last few years. They do have some decent finances and some decent players as well. They've got Kevin Prince Boateng back at the club. He's very injury prone and he is at the end of his career, so he's not going to be the answer for you. But it's good to point out that a legend is back at the club. They've also got John Joe Kenny, which is a bit of a strange signing. He played 50 games for Everton. Now he's at Hertha Berlin. Can he revive his career? And can you help him revive his career in the Bundesliga with Hertha? They've also got some other ballers like Stevan Jovetic. Remember him from his Man City days and his Monaco days or his Inter Milan days. This kid was one of the best wonder kids on Football Manager back in the day, and you've got him here. Can you be the person that really helps him back to his former best? Ludebeko is another player that's an absolute baller for them. 24-year-old Belgium international, got a lot of pace, got good technical stats. He will be one of the players that you can build your club around. Can you take Hertha Berlin back to being one of the biggest and best clubs in Germany? And if you love these Save Ideas videos, then I'll see you again on another Save Ideas video.